Do this shit until they murder me.
And as usual, we have Cup of Joe here, and we have Shanezstillaboi as usual. Cup of Joe
Yes,
isn't gonna.
I am called Shane, worshipper of the goddess Aqua, and he who once defeated a man with nothing but a plastic spoon.
You're not gonna start asking me to join your guys' cult now, are you?
Oh boy, have I got a Discord server for you? Let me let me hit you right here.
You're gonna hit me? Don't hit me. Please don't hit
Well,
me.
I'm just
That's
waiting
not
for
what I
you to
wanted.
introduce me.
Cup of Joe. We got Cup of Joe here. What is this one?
Still waiting.
Did you
Here. Welcome to the Axis Order. Go
Where's
ahead
your-
and
the
right here
D&D
in the anime
5e
chat.
Wikidot?
no, in the anime chat.
Oh, what chat am I in?
Why would I put it in the D&D chat?
I don't know. I thought for some reason it kept loading me there. Axis Order. I don't want to join this Axis Order, or do I? Okay, I'm there.
I mean,
I
if
have
you join right now, I'll give you some edible soap for free.
For free edible soap?
Absolutely, you got to join right now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this week's anime that we rouletted was Konosuba. And I gotta say, if you like ecchi, very fun anime, this is the one for you. And I'm sure Shane would agree.
I wouldn't even say ecchi is the main draw.
Fan
of this.
service.
It's not even a fan service. Like that's not why you come to this anime.
No, you come here for
Come on.
equality.
You come here for the low shots and the panty steals.
Whoa. That's what makes it stay.
That's
So you come for the
All
you
I'm
come for
saying
the
is-
shenanigans.
Eris is best girl.
Eris, no. No way. I love Darkness. Darkness is my favorite. She is so good.
Yes, the over-sexualized character. We all knew
She's
who
not
you would
over
pick.
sexualized. What are you talking about?
I think they're pretty equally all over sexualized.
I mean, Megumin's basically only sexualized in the movie.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
the rest of it would.
No, not really.
Yeah, he takes her panties
Comparatively.
twice. He has a bath with her.
Oh
Once,
yeah, I guess.
She takes his pants off his dead body and writes "Holy Sword Excalibur" with an arrow pointing to his dick.
Yeah, but how is
No.
Darkness not your favorite character? For real.
She's just not. She's over the top, and I need her to stop. I need her to fucking control herself.
She's so
I need her
hilarious.
to learn how to hit a mountain with her sword.
Hey, if she's got what's his name in her masks on. What's his name?
Veneer.
Okay, Veneer. That's his name. When she has Veneer's mask on, she can hit whatever she wants.
Yeah, because Veneer's completely controlling her. Exactly what she wants. She wants to be dominated by somebody.
Oh my god. So that's why
So
she's my
all that
favorite.
was she got off.
That's why she's my favorite. Because she's like every little thing. She's like, no, I will take the damage. All right, who's your least favorite character? Huh?
Don't you dare say it.
Who's your least favorite character? I'd
What do you think I'm gonna say here, Joe?
Union.
Whoa, no.
No way, Union
Not-
is
not
awesome.
At all.
I thought Union was better than Megami.
I thought you were gonna say it for the memes.
No.
I love Union. She needs a hug.
Union is so cute.
Union needs to be protected, dude. Especially after the movie.
Yeah, right?
Oh
Oh,
my god. I could do a whole podcast episode on just the movie. Man, I have so much to say about this show.
so the premise of this show is like any other isekai. I gather from the very beginning. But the funny part is, as he's going to his world, thanks to the goddess, he brings one of the goddesses with him, and it ends up being the most useless goddess, or the most useless companion. And I thought that was a pretty funny twist. I guess he gets to bring a goddess there with him.
All I'm saying is her intelligence is basically bottom, like rock bottom, and it won't get any higher.
God.
Look, as much as I love my goddess Aqua, absolutely every single thing in this show is her fault.
Yes. Well, and Megaman.
No,
No, it's all
everything
it's all
is
her fault.
Aqua's fault.
Well, because of her
Megumin-
aura.
Megumin is there, and Megumin's useless a whole lot of the time, right?
Yeah.
But every single villain and fuck up is Aqua's fault. And we could go case by case, and I will show you how each one is specifically her fault.
Thanks for the follow there, my Rye TV. That is your real name. But yes, I don't know. I know it's a lot of it is her fault. Like her aura like attracts things, and she goes and thinks she's like creating the circle for a good reason. Oh, it keeps all of the bad guys out. He smacks his face like, you idiot.
But she did that because she was lazy.
Yeah, because
Right,
she didn't want to do the whole thing.
But when she did that in the graveyard, it kept all the ghosts from going into the graveyard, so they possessed random houses.
Yes.
When she did that in the dungeon, it drove all the monsters out of the dungeon and they attacked people.
And every time
It's
they're like,
always her fault.
they're like, someone unleashed all these demons or whatever, and she's like, or all these ghouls. She's like, huh, I wonder who would do that. And she's like, and then what's his name took her away. Can I talk to you for a second? Oh my god,
trash.
Kazuma's little hand thing, the weird
Creeper-ma.
hand thing.
Love it.
That shit was so funny. Oh, the panty
I
stills
love
are
Kazuma.
too good.
It's okay, Kazuma is our Lord of Equality.
I don't care if you are a girl. You come over here, I'll beat you to the ground too.
I'll drop kick you. I ain't above drop kicking a woman.
I ain't about drop kicking a woman.
I love how upset they all got about that.
I know. Oh my god. So, what do you think about the beginning? The first, I guess, season 1.
I just laughed so much.
Just good old fashioned laughs, huh?
Yeah, that's to me what this is. Like it's a good old time. But all I'm saying is my girl Wheeze needs more love.
She's not a girl. She's a demon.
She's a lich.
What?
She's still a girl.
She's a girl? What planet are you from?
She's a demon. They don't have.
She's not a demon.
So is Megumin.
She's a crimson demon.
They're labeled the Crimson Demon, but she's one of the demon. It wasn't Wiz one of the demon henchmen or whatever.
Wiz counts as part of the harem.
Yeah, she's
fine. But Wiz put in mad work in the last 2 arcs there. The Hot Springs arc and the Crimson Demon Village arc. Because remember, just destroyed everything.
She's not evil, but her whole thing is like, hey, you're not allowed to kill innocents. If I work for you, like she's strong as fuck, and she's like, I'll work for you because I can't beat you, but you're not allowed to kill innocent people. And that slime guy ate one guy, and she's like, gloves are off, let's go.
Bring it on. I thought the Dark Knight in the beginning. What was the Dark Knight's name?
Adulahan?
Verdia?
The guy with the headless knight.
That's it's called a Dullahan, headless horseman types like that. That's a kind of fairy.
I thought he had a specific name. I like Veneer.
Yeah, his name is Verdia. I've said it like 4 times.
Verdia?
Verd.
With a V?
I don't see it on here.
Well, I don't know. He's not really that important of a character.
I don't know. When he came down after Megumin was like blasting when she was blasting his castle, I was like convinced she was gonna cause a problem. So that was all on Megumin, the first problem.
Okay, so it's weird translations. It's Beldia, like Beldia.
Okay.
Ew, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's definitely better Verdia.
It's not even spelled that way in the light novel.
This is yeah, look at that. I don't know what you're looking at.
This is just the wiki fandom. So, anyways, when he came out, he's all pissed off because she was destroying his castle.
Blowing up my castle.
I was laughing so hard.
I came over here because I thought that you weak, low-level noobs wouldn't give me any problems.
But they just every single day go and blow up his castle.
Man, talk about dedication, though.
It took him a long time to come back, though.
Yeah,
I
like that they put up with it for another week afterwards too, because Aqua kept bringing her out.
Yeah, like what the heck?
The worst part is you guys didn't even come by to try to fight me to save your friend, and now she's dead.
Nope, she's alive.
Fuck. And
I'm eating some udon right now too, by the way. So
wow.
yummy.
How professional of you.
So Megumin is one of my favorite characters, but only because she's like super hyped about explosions, and she has like the coolest intro to her move.
Because it's super weeby.
Yeah, it's so funny. Oh,
man,
the mad scientist created a tribe of weebs.
Oh, what about the other guy that came from Japan and wanted to make his own what is it called? Golem.
Yeah. That's the mad scientist guy. He causes a lot of problems too.
That guy is Aqua's fault. So by extension, like 3 villains in the series are Aqua's fault, and it's so. Yeah. But also Aqua indirectly gave us Megumin then, because that guy made the Crimson Demon Clan.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go ahead and say your prayer to Aqua now.
That
you can thank her.
I hated that, like that episode when he was looking at the guy who was just the other demon, but we didn't know he was a demon then. The other guy's like, soap, get out of my head, soap, scrub, it's too soapy, it's too soapy. He just kept flipping out. Oh my god!
Like how traumatized he was.
Yeah, he was
the Axis cult.
Every time Kazuma saw him, he was just like, walking away. Oh my god! Yeah, that was terrible. And then Aqua tried to be one of the.
I was just hoping there would be a page for it separately.
The page what?
Oh, sorry.
So I liked it when Aqua was the priest that was like taking confessions. And Kazuma was like, "What are you doing back there? I know you're back there." Oh.
It's me. Oh, so you did the "it's me" scam.
I love that whole bit, man.
So it's 20 episodes, and I guess at the end of each season, it's a OVA.
Yeah. So really, it's a total of 22 episodes plus the movie.
Yeah, the OVA after the first season. Well, which one was that?
That was the one with the magical choker? That was such a good episode. That was the first episode I ever saw of this show, by the way, and it sold me immediately.
It's so good. He's like laying on Weeze's lap, and he's like, "Oh, your lap is so cool and refreshing. Don't you have a hard time breathing like that?" Nope. Perfect.
Man, there's so many like gifable moments from that one OVA alone.
Yes,
it really is one of my favorite episodes just by itself.
That one, the Succubus
Megumin strip play rock paper scissors.
The Succubus episode I thought was equally as good as that one. Like when Darkness came in, he thought it was a dream. He's like, "Oh, you're gonna have to do this," and she was like, she didn't know how to feel because she was like in pain, like mental pain, because he was doing that to her. But she was also loving the fact that he was taking command and stuff. It was so good.
And that would have only worked with Darkness.
Yeah, I don't think it would have worked with anybody else. Actually, it might have.
It did work with Megumin.
It might have worked with Megumin.
Yeah, it wouldn't have gone along with it. Aqua and Megumin.
I don't think Aqua would have, because Aqua's a hoe anyways. So.
Well, Aqua in the beginning of season 2, when they're all like husband and wife, she's like cooking for him. Oh. The last thing you made was so terrible. No, they were all poor and like super cold and.
Oh yeah,
they lived in the barn.
I was thinking about
if you wouldn't have thrown it into the fire, you wouldn't have to stitch it up. And they're like smile hating each other. Like I don't know what you call that, smile hating.
I love that really passive aggressive scene in like late season 2 when Aqua keeps making tea for him, and she just keeps like messing it up.
Purifying it over and over again.
But he acts all nice, like, "Oh, it's okay. I'll just drink this while you make me another one. Just make sure you don't purify it this time." She comes back and is purified again. And Megan, no, Darkness comes back and she's like, "What are they doing? Like, what is going on? I don't know these people anymore." Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I gotta say probably my favorite arc was that Hot Springs town arc.
Yours was?
That was just the funniest thing, man. I just can't get over that entire episode of just Kazuma and Darkness wandering around town, getting propositioned by
like the little girl who's like, "Oh, there's a ray of light here. How do you spell your name? Oh, like this."
Oh, that was so good. That was so good. I was like, I wonder what she's gonna do. She's gonna give it to him. I was like, is he gonna sign it without knowing? But he didn't. I was like, oh my god, you son of a bitch! What a little shithead.
He doesn't even have any reason to like refuse them, other than that he personally knows Aqua and he can't stand her.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
That's the only reason he's so against it in the first place.
I like how they kick Aqua out because she's not good enough to be a follower of herself, basically. It's like, what the hell?
They just don't believe her that she's her.
Yeah, that was messed up, man.
Oh my god.
I think it's really funny when Darkness is trying to promote Aerith's faith, and like they're all always like,
yeah, what the hell is that about? There's big old like they're just always against each other, big old rivalry.
It's just a rival religion, I guess.
So, well, does Aqua hate Aeris? Because, like, Aeris is all nice and sweet and, like, helping out. And then Aqua's like a freaking bitch.
It's like having a junior that's more popular than you.
Oh.
Yeah, like, Aeris is specifically the god of that world that has no name.
Yeah.
Whereas Aqua is the god that is in charge of Japan or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But Aqua outranks Aeris in whatever weird hierarchy there is between the only two gods that we know of.
Well, there is going to be a season 3, isn't there? I thought they were talking about it.
They've never announced that. The movie is the closest thing we've got to season 3 because it is actually the next light novel in the sequence. They absolutely could do season 3, but there's
I don't see why not.
Nothing been announced.
So, Joe, you said your favorite person was Aeris. For I don't know why. She's in the show a total of like 10 minutes.
Aeris pads her chest.
That's funny.
Jordan, Aeris is there more than you know.
Yeah, wait, this is Aeris too?
Yeah, I don't look up spoilers, bud.
I didn't know.
I know, because
Wait, spoiler for what? The manga?
The novel series. You should stop. You should stop going too far.
I don't mean to. The novel series is like a manga then. Book.
No,
it's a light novel.
It's
different
like
than a
words on
manga.
a page with no pictures.
Okay, I don't know what that is. Like a book.
Have you ever read a book in your life?
Book.
B-O-O-K. Book.
Book. Am I pronouncing that right?
I
I didn't know that was her.
I think you need to vacation to the hot springs town with me for a weekend. We'll get you educated.
Yeah, let's get me educated. But I don't want to press too far forward, but if that was her, he kept stealing her panties.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Like, what the heck?
And she keeps showing up. She keeps coming down to help him.
She likes him.
Even after all that.
I think she does like him.
It's so cute, and I love it.
So I think Megumin likes him too, because of the movie.
Well, she's part of the harem, so they like him.
Yeah, but
Aqua's not really part
likes-
of the harem.
It's for him it's between Megumin Darkness and Aeris.
And Union. Because
Union's
Union's like,
not really. Union's like on his radar, but it's just not one of the main three. It's like
She's
I
not
don't
real.
know. Think
no,
any
I
other
just meant
harem.
she likes him. But yeah,
Yeah, like she's
we
not
need to have.
even really
You need to have my babies.
right.
Well,
because
that was for a reason.
she thought there was a prophecy that specifically said him.
She was gonna do it though.
Yeah, but she didn't want to, which is why she immediately backed out as soon as she could.
Why did they talk? Come on, Sato. He needed his good chapter, positive chapter. What did he call it?
Popular phase.
Popular phase. I was like, what is he talking about? He needs his popular
Anyway.
phase.
The main three for him are Megumin Darkness and Aeris, and he multiple times has stated that he cannot find himself attracted to Aqua. He just
Like he tried to when they were sleeping next to each other, and he's like, I just couldn't find you arousing.
That was such a slap in her face. I loved it. But she's a bitch for like throwing him under the bus and all that in the beginning with the house. She like had a nice warm place she's trying to save up for, so she kept making him spend all his money
all the time. That's exactly why he can't stand her. But it's why their friendship is so good and works. Like,
it does
all the times, especially in the movie. There was a bunch of little like interactions with no lines that they'd have all the time.
They're
like where she's
more like best friends.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. They're like they're kind of like siblings, but like not like anime siblings where they're like, you know, Oni-chan.
Brush my teeth.
Oni-chan.
Oh, brush my teeth.
Right. It's just like actual like.
Well,
like they're fine. It's not something that they need to worry about each other.
Yeah. So
like him and Megumin from the movie. Let's go.
What about Kazuma's sword? What did he try to name? He said a couple names before they came up with Chun Chun or whatever it was.
He did not come up with Chun Chun.
No. Megumin did.
Yeah.
But he said a couple names of a sword. Was he referencing like anime? It sounded like
they weren't directly references. They were just some really cool Japanese word
names.
Like they were they were cool names, like around like kind of the things like Thunder Slicer or
oh, okay. He was just trying to think of cool names.
Yeah.
And
then Megumin literally names it like Cool Boy. Which is so stupid.
Oh my god. Okay, so he has luck. Kazuma is like a super lucky. And
yes, that is his only stat.
And intelligence is pretty high apparently.
Yeah, his intelligence is high. It's higher than average, and his luck stat is maxed out.
Yeah, he basically has like a 10 out of 10 luck and like maybe a 6 or a 7 intelligence, and then like 3 or 4 is everything else.
The rest is crap.
Yeah.
I like how when he beat the super adventurer that came by, like he was all like badass, and then he's like 1, 2, 3, go, boom. I laughed.
Fuck that guy.
Man, I love how he used that guy's name when when Sylvia was asking for, oh, what's your name, kid?
Yeah.
Mitsurugi.
Yeah. And they thought it was like a badass, and then she like named his sword, and then he went to go hit her with it, and she's like, "Wait, this is all you got?"
This isn't a magic sword.
What is this sword's name called? Chun Chun.
Chun Chun Maru.
And then it got shorter because he couldn't make it through the door. What a weeb, dude. He tried to put it on his back.
He couldn't wear the armor either.
Oh my god. So dumb. Kazuma Sato sword. I want to see a picture of him that he's trying to walk out of the door with his sword. Tell me it's on here. It's not. But he tried to be cool and like put it on his back like some badass in an anime. No.
He was doing so well. He had those really good poses and stuff.
And that armor was awesome, but he couldn't move. Oh my god.
Strength stat's too low.
You're not allowed to.
He doesn't have that heavy armor skill.
Oh god. So Joe, yours is Eris. Mine is Darkness. You never told me why you liked Eris though.
She's just a sweetheart, and I love her. She always tries to help, and like for me, it's actually like a big battle between Whis and Eris. Because like Eris is super sweet and Whis is super sweet, and I love them both. Can I have them both, please?
Aqua almost kills Whis so many times.
Yes,
that bitch.
Yeah.
But remember, Whis never attacks back.
Yeah, because you're not doing it on purpose. But it was hilarious. With
Aqua's doing it on purpose. Everything Aqua did was on purpose. I'm sure even the crying was on purpose.
I don't know.
Aqua's only like got that like surface level stupid, but underneath she knows what she's doing.
She is a pure blonde.
Which is what's so infuriating about it.
I think she's as stupid as she lets on. I think she's really that stupid. Because there's no way she can make that many mistakes. Well, maybe she's trying to push everyone along by destroying things.
She absolutely makes so many mistakes, but she, all at the same time, like anytime she's like trying to be manipulative, she absolutely is like succeeding at it, and it's on purpose.
Yeah. Well, That's why I like Darkness, because she's smart and everything. She just gets aroused way too easily.
I wouldn't call her smart.
She is smart.
I love that whole episode where Veneer's possessing Darkness for the first time, and they're just battling out, and he's like, "I don't understand. Why is she excited?"
Haha, strike your friend down and see what happens. Yes, Kazuma, strike me down. Hit me across the chest. What? Stop baiting him. What are you doing? Oh, that was such a good episode. But he was good from the beginning too. He just wanted to die. That's all he wanted to really do. And then he said no.
That wasn't what he like set out to do at the beginning of that day. But
I thought that's why he went into the thing, to have like really good adventurers come and kill him. I thought that's what he said.
If he was gonna die, that's how he would want to die.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what he was talking about then.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch it in Japanese or English?
This time I watched it in the dub because I've not seen the dub.
Mm-hmm.
But all the other times I've watched it was
in
Japanese.
Japanese. Yeah, that was. The movie was only in Japanese, right?
Yes.
I was so surprised when it ended, when season 2 ended, because I was like, "Wait, what the heck?" I was like, "It's over already." For some reason, I wanted more, and so I started watching the movie right afterwards.
I know it's yeah, it really leaves you wanting more, right?
It really does. And
after this, I'll hook you up with a link to the light novels on the publisher's website.
Okay.
And I absolutely recommend you check them out because I've been reading them as they get officially translated. They are absolutely enough to hit that fix.
I'll definitely read it.
KONOSUBA fix.
Yeah, I can read it while I'm on the road. Literally drive and read at the same time. I'm just
on
kidding.
The road again.
Okay, so Darkness is my favorite. Shane, who was your favorite?
I've told you multiple times what church I belong to.
You like Aqua that much?
Yes, Axis followers can get things done. Because you can get things done even if it doesn't go well. It's not your fault.
Why do you
like
Aqua so much?
That things don't work out.
Why do you like Aqua so much?
I actually think that she was specifically designed with me in mind.
Mm-hmm.
I actually drink like 3 or 4 gallons of water a day, and it's been like this meme among everyone that I know, that everyone's like, "Wow, Shane, you drink so much water! Wow."
Wow, it's so tough to do.
And it's just there's a bunch of, if you were to typecast a waifu for me, it would look a lot like Aqua, and then the water thing, and the useless thing.
She's useless. What is her party trick? Fountain.
Nature's beauty.
Yeah, nature's beauty.
Let's
see.
Create water, create water, create water. Nature's beauty. Create water, create water.
So, in a D&D campaign, you would make a character like Aqua if you could? If like these
I would make a character like Whis.
No, if I was gonna play a character in D&D, it would be a lot closer to probably Megumin or one of the other non-useless Crimson Demons.
One giant.
But I'm not so much to play the support type.
Oh,
but
I want to know more about her support. She kept blessing Kazuma at the end of the movie.
Yeah, she gave him like 10
extra luck, right?
Increases. Yeah, so that he might have a shred of his body left that she can resurrect.
Oh my god. And yeah, he came back fine. So you said you really liked the movie. So tell me about the movie.
I love the movie. If I was gonna choose a best girl, which I have, and it's Aqua, but it's Megumin is like if Aqua's 100 points out of 100 points, Megumin's like 98 points out of 100.
Oh yeah.
So it's that close for me. And that movie is an absolutely excellent movie for Megumin's character. Like there's just so many times throughout the movie, in almost every scene, there's like a moment where they're like, Megumin, why you screwed up the mission because you used explosion and just destroyed everything, or so many other scenes after that where they're like, Megumin, help us, and she's like, I can't because if I use explosion, we'll just all die.
Yeah.
and it's there's so many times that happens, and they keep going on about, oh, haha, sucks to be you, Megumin. You can't do teleport, you can't do Light of Saber, because all you know how to do is explosion.
She has no advanced magic.
And Union delayed her own education so that you could have explosion and all this.
What does that mean? Delayed
continuously.
Delay the education. Because
so like
that
when they're in the magic school, they get some levels on their little adventurer's card.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Megumin started at like level 6 in episode 2.
Mm-hmm.
Was she already had some levels from being in school, and so she rather than buy any of the other spells that you just normally get as part of school, she just didn't put any points into spells until she had the 50 points or whatever you need for explosion.
Oh, okay.
But they had that like flashback where they're like, yeah, but Megumin's sister got attacked by demons, and
yeah,
Megumin was gonna have to
save
buy
her.
a normal spell. but Union bought it.
So Union wanted to be explosion magic as well, then?
No, Union wanted to just learn normal magic at the normal pace.
Oh, okay.
But she had to like go into
put her points into other stats.
Yeah, she had to buy unneeded spells as far as the class goes.
Yeah.
But was necessary to do combat in that instant.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than have Megumin sacrifice her points for explosion.
So
anyway, so the whole movie is like is about that, is Megumin being told, look, explosion actually sucks. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop. And then right at the end, she finishes with the whole town's worth of mana explosion.
The whole double explosion with Union's fucking sword of light.
It was so beautiful.
The audio in the movie is so on point. I will say that when they did that, they're like, pew, pew.
The movie came out in U.S. theaters on the same day that Pokemon Sword and Shield came out all that time ago.
Oh,
and
yeah?
I saw it in theaters on that day, and then we went to get Sword and Shield, and it was so
there was
amazing
a theater playing
experience in that movie theater where it like with all the movie theater surround sound and the explosions. Oh,
I didn't know it was in the movies. It wasn't in our movies
did
here.
Did we watch that one, or did I skip that one?
You skipped that one because you didn't want to take off work for it.
Okay.
But
so
it
you
was
were
like
slacker.
Sarasota was the closest one for me. And I'm not in Sarasota. I'm not even in Sarasota County,
Yeah.
But anyway, so the whole movie, she's being told, explosion sucks, and she's finding out, like, yeah, look, Kazuma got attacked by orcs because I couldn't save him, and all this other stuff. I can't blast the demon general was right in front of me because Kazuma will also die from the explosion. And even in the end, like, I had to kill Kazuma with explosion so that I could save the day. And she likes Kazuma, so she doesn't want to keep doing that. So right at the end, when she's like, "All right, look, take it. Let me make me do some other stuff."
Take it.
and Kazuma, like, accepts her faults, and
except the fact that
lets her have more explosion.
Yeah. So she was trying to get her to spec into other stuff, and then he just went and spec'd into explosion for her.
Right, because she was having this moment of like,
doubt.
She acknowledged that it was a fault of hers, and she said, "Here, help me change that."
I don't know. I thought her explosion magic was pretty badass. Her wanting to always do explosion magic is the only reason I liked her.
That's why we like her as a character, but like,
world that's horrible.
I know. Glass cannon.
One spell a day, and it's a spell that
knocks her on her ass.
In major danger. Right. Like, what if in our D&D campaign, one of your team members only did one spell a day, but it blew up the entire room.
Yeah.
And made them unable to walk.
Yeah. Like, that would suck.
You'd
have to carry them everywhere.
You'd be grumpy at them. And that's what she's been this whole time.
But if that was her thing from the beginning,
it was a great moment of like advancement. You know what I mean? And it was so funny with all the Crimson Demon history and their lore, and the fact that they worshipped the little like the swimsuit cat girl statues and the.
I thought that was pretty good. All because of what's his name from The Scientist.
Yeah, that stupid scientist guy that Aqua sent, who was like, "Yeah, let's make the Konami code. That's the password. Yeah, let's do all this stuff.
That
Yeah,
was
screw
so
it."
funny. She's like, "It's a controller." What? What? I don't know. And then he trapped her in there. So in the movie, we still haven't seen the Demon King or whatever his name is, right?
Right, we've not seen the Demon King.
Or have we?
I don't know. I'm assuming no.
What if it's that Mohawk guy from the
Weaver?
Yeah, the Mohawk guy that keeps telling Kazuma to keep it up.
Yeah, what if? No, it's him.
No, it is. That's where
as
you're
far
wrong.
as far as I know, he's an anime original character. It's not even in the books.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's not him. But
All
no,
right.
we've not seen the Demon King, but I think we've seen 5 generals now, including Whis.
Yep. 5
1,
generals.
2,
And
3,
Kazuma's
4, 5,
beat them all in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Yes.
5 out of 7, I think.
Yes, Sylvia, the worm guy, and then the knight, and then
The worm guy.
the
The
slug,
Slime
slime,
guy?
whatever, yeah, whatever. The
Whoa,
slime guy.
those are way different.
I was thinking slug, and then slug led me to worm, so I said worm. But so
Neither of those is right, but okay. Continue.
So, anyways, the movie when Megumin and Kazuma were like in bed together, and he was like trying to justify why he should get in bed with her. that was so funny. And then she
on
started
the second night at work.
on the second. She would have went all the way on the second night.
Yep, and then Sylvia fucked it up, and he was so mad.
He was so pissed off.
Right?
He comes out there and is like, I'm gonna fuck shit up. What's going on?
You like this girl, Kitty? Megumin?
No, Explosion Lolly.
Yeah.
He likes Explosion Lolly.
That's what I'm looking
Not
at.
Megumin.
That's who
She
I'm.
just likes the cute Lolly.
And then what is Megumin's little? Okay, when they're about to fire the gun, he's like,
Kameha's pose.
he's like doing his like awesome chant and everything, and then her little sister's like fire, just shoots it.
And then she took all the credit for it.
Yes, it's so messed up. I busted up laughing. It was like 10 o'clock last night or so. I think it was last night. Yeah, 10 o'clock last night, and I was like, I just started busting up laughing. Wife's like, can you turn it down? Okay, I'm sorry.
I love how everyone in the village has their own introductions, starting with the guys out front. That Kazuma like matched their introduction, and they were like, "Wow, an outsider who gets it," even though it was like the most half-hearted of.
Yeah.
And then like all the shopkeepers were like, "Yeah, I am the foremost clothes shopkeeper
Yeah.
of the Crimson Demon Village. I'm also the only one."
The same thing about for the Crimson Demon, like when all the guys started making their entrances, like the first 2 guys were cool, and then the other guy was like the baker, and then the accountant or whatever he was.
I am the foremost fisherman, he who will one day catch a kraken.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is happening? Like, are these like? You ever watch what was that movie, Kung Fu Hustle, where they're all like? Have you ever seen Kung Fu Hustle? It's a hilarious movie. You need to watch it. Anyways, everybody in the town is like superheroes, but they're like retired, so they're just like washing clothes. And then the main lady, she's like super strong, and she's like everyone's landlord. So she like beats the shit out of everybody. It was like that scene when they all came together to fight the enemy at the end. It's so good. So the movie, I thought the movie was great. Honestly, I thought the movie was probably one of the best parts of the anime. Like the sound was so good. Every little thing was just it was so good. And but my favorite episode was when the one with the chocobos. Or was that part of the movie? I don't remember. It all blended together. The chocobos were chasing the birds were chasing darkness because she had the armor.
But yeah.
I'm thinking
was
like
on the way to
Chocobo.
the. Yeah, that was on the way to the hot spring. They were all in that caravan.
Yeah, that was my favorite one. They're like, "This is our fault. Here, take all our money, please, for helping us. But this was our fault." Darkness. She's just like being dragged.
Is Precure on our anime list?
It is not, but we can put it on the list.
Do we want to add it before? Yeah, you guys are chopping up real bad right now.
You're chopping up real bad.
Your face is chopping
you up real bad. Union's thicker than a bowl of cream cheese.
I thought Union was one of my favorites.
It kind of is, though. Wiz is.
Wiz is real thick. All right, you're right.
Top thick.
I take back what I said.
She's top thick.
Give 5 Minecraft diamonds for free.
When Darkness takes off her armor, she's thick as fuck, dude.
I ain't about that Darkness life.
Dude, I love Darkness. She's my favorite. My wife can learn a thing or two.
I feel like you're also the kind of guy that likes Centaurea from Monster Musume.
No. Oh, wait, hold on. Before we find our next anime, which is where I was going to be going after this, when the scientist guy, the other weeb that came in from Japan, he's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm kind of a masochist." And then they released the robot girl, and she's like, "Are you my master?" "Yes." "Oh, you said that real quick. That's the fastest he's ever answered something," because he wanted her to be the slave. And she's like, "Get on the ground," with her whip and started whipping it.
They all just like ran away.
Oh my god!
And just like nuked the whole dungeon.
That was so good. I laughed so hard.
Yeah, we didn't get any points for that quest, but that was worth it.
You're supposed to bring her back. No, they didn't want to. Okay, so if you want, I mean, the story of it, I guess, is just, basic isekai story, but the actual amount of time and effort they put into the individual characters and comedy, I had a really fun time with this anime. Really fun time.
I think the story is just enough for there to be a new situation every episode.
Yeah.
But definitely the appeal of the show is just watching the characters bounce off each other and bounce off each other and bounce off each other as the room shrinks. And they keep bouncing.
Yeah, I liked it though.
This is absolutely one of my favorite animes of all time.
It was a good one, I will agree. Okay, I gotta open up. What is it? Spin Moe.
I stand by what I said. Jordan picks Centaurea.
I don't know if that's true.
Okay, so are we gonna have to add anything to the list before we spin it?
Nah.
Okay. So
16 seasons? Hell no,
we have not received the required bribe.
Yeah. There's 16 seasons to choose from. No, I'm not 16. No.
I'm trying to watch 16 seasons of Precure in a week.
Okay, we're spinning. Get
I'm
the
not
drum
gonna
roll,
watch
please.
16 seasons of Precure in my life.
What anime are we watching next?
Go find out.
Big bucks, no whammies. Big bucks, no whammies.
One Punch Man. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, One Punch Man popped up.
Dope. Let's go.
All right.
Hell yeah.
So, season 1 and 2, I'm assuming, yeah?
Yes. Season 1 is going to be one of the best things you've ever seen in your life, and season 2 is going to make you very, very, very sad, and not in like a Violet Evergarden kind of sad, in a
anger sad.
How could you do this?
In a last season of Scrubs kind of sad.
Kitty, are you
the
saying
last
bad?
Season of Scrubs wasn't bad. It's when they tried to restart the series that was bad.
Kitty, are we about to not be friends anymore? She's talking shit about One Punch Man.
All right, Kitty, you can pick us one, like 13 episode season of Precure, and try to sell us on that. We'll put it in the hat.
Put it in.
But you gotta pick like a 13 episode chunk. A la mode. Okay, I'll put it in the hat for starting on next time.
Ugh, gross. I don't want to know that.
Boo.
A la mode is the season?
A la mode. Precure a la mode.
Okay,
all right.
Precure a la
I'm
mode.
writing it down.
And we'll put it in there. But
I'll put it in the thing.
This week, we will be watching One Punch Man season 1 and 2. So watch along. Kitty, even though you say you don't like it, watch along anyways. Because you kind of have to.
Or else, Kitty. Or we can't be your friend anymore.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm gonna do to you.
That's not true. We're not.
Just kidding. We like Kitty.
I don't know what a wifu is.
You
She doesn't spell it right.
only watch magical girl anime? Like
Oh, there you go.
Completely segregated? You won't watch anything else at all?
Yes, that's all. I already asked her that too, and that's what she
I tried
said.
to sell her on Is This a Zombie? But she's like, no.
What about like stuff like My Hero Academia? When do you want when you watch that? Come on, you gotta.
So,
All right.
so far, before we end this, I just want to say, so far, that was our 11th episode. This is going to be our 12th episode. It's 12 weeks so far, which I think is pretty cool. I didn't think we were going to be doing it this long. I was hoping we'd do it for a lot longer, too. So I'm happy. But we've gone through Blood Lad, Hyoka, K-On!, Kono, Eureka 7, Overlord, Violet Evergarden. So that's quite a bit of anime we've gone through already. So I can't wait to keep this going with you guys.
What's that? 7 or 8 different seasons or shows now in their
So 1,
entirety?
2,
Pretty good.
3, yeah, 4, 5, 6, yeah, about 7.
7. All right.
So I'm happy, man.
I'll put Precure Ala mode into our hat, but you gotta start branching out with us, Kitty. Okay.
Yep.
If we're gonna possibly watch something that you like, you gotta possibly watch something that we like. That's how this works.
Exactly. How about this? Watch One Punch Man, and then tune in next week, and then that week will be the first week that Precure is in the Roulette. That sounds like a good idea. She agrees.
All right.
Telepathically, I can hear it.
Sounds like a plan.
Man. All right. Thanks, you guys, for showing up, and we'll be here next week with One Punch Man.
If anyone wants to join the Access Order, please shoot me a PM. I'll be happy to enlighten you.
All you get is edible soap. It's terrible.
Everyone remember that Eris pads her chest. Goodbye.
Get me a